This episode wraps up our review of Prophet Musa's prayers. Abdul Baki Hassan is my name. Helping you improve your communication skills is my responsibility, and SAHOOR with Tutor is the series. Prophet Musa's prayers read, Rabbi shrah li sadri. Open my chest for me. We already discussed that. Wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani. Ease my affairs for me and untie the knot on my tongue. We already explained that as well. Why did Prophet Musa want his chest opened and the knot on his tongue untied? Yafqahu qawli, so that his audience will understand his message. This part of his prayers, Yafqahu qawli, discusses the major function of communication, which is understanding and mutual intelligibility. Communication is primarily passing your message and making the other person understand you fully. Without understanding, communication has not taken place. If your aim is to oppress your listeners or communicate in a way that confuses them, that's mere grandiloquence. Your words, vocabulary, choice of language should be determined by your audience so that understanding can take place. That Facebook ad of yours that isn't working, have you checked your use of words in the creative and copy? Do people understand what you want them to understand? As a teacher, you've explained the same thing numerous times to your students, but they still don't get it. Have you changed your use of language? Have you broken it up and told it in stories and illustrations? Have you dug deep into the root? If you're teaching a subject you've gained expertise in to laymen, break down the terms in a way that makes it relatable and comprehensive. As a linguist, for example, don't leap to conclusions that everyone knows your acoustics, phonotactics, pitch height, diglossia, and so on. Yafqahu qawli also reminds us about the goal of clear pronunciation. Clear pronunciation is not speaking through the nose, forming a fake accent, filling all sentences with wanna, suna. Global pronunciation has 3 pillars. Global pronunciation has intelligibility, credibility, and personality. Intelligibility, the quality of being understood by your listeners, comes first. Clear pronunciation is pronouncing words correctly, using the right stress patterns and correct intonation. Always remember that people won't take action if they don't understand you. Yes, we can't act based on what we don't understand. When you create those slides, when you shoot that video, think understanding. When you bring forth that point, think comprehension. Of course, certain subjects are interwoven and independently complex. You can make your audience understand you fully by sharing relatable examples, self-explanatory diagrams, and everyday stories that best exemplify such concepts. When you feel that a terminology in your presentation may be difficult for your audience to grasp, don't make the mistake of defining that technical term with words that people don't understand. You will only be creating a problem out of an existing problem. You should also be reminded that your listeners don't need to know all the information. Don't strive to squeeze everything into that 10-minute talk. It's better to discuss one topic and make us understand than spitting everything out and make us flummoxed. When you think presentation, public speaking, writing, speech delivery, let liyafqahu qawlak, comprehension, come first. For just as Albert Einstein maintained, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Success at your fingertips.